Hi guys, hello and welcome back to another video. Today I am in my car. Well, I'm in my husband's car. And I just got back home and I wanted a quiet moment, and this is the most quiet it's gonna be until I get into the house. Today was my union meeting. I was gonna film while I was there, but I kind of felt awkward doing it, so I chose not to. So I thought I would do a little filming now and have a little chat. We're just sitting here in my driveway. My house is right there. But yeah, I thought I would kind of do a little catch up on what's been happening, just a little chat. I feel like we haven't had a chat in a while because I've had some videos pre-filmed and things like that. So what should I talk about? So let's start with today. I was at my union meeting. We usually have our meetings on Sundays, once a month, and it's just to go over what's been happening so we understand what the union has been doing in general, any updates and any reports, any ratifications of collective agreements, and just general upkeep. So it's great to go to those meetings because you get some insight on things, and you get to communicate with others. Oh, it's really warm in here now. You get to communicate with your business agent and your executive board, and you kind of see where your money is going and what it's used for and that sort of thing. So it's really good to go to your union meetings if you are part of a unionized company that gives a collective agreement. So yeah, it's great, and I like going. So I had a report I had to give because at the end of last month I went to our Teamsters Canada headquarters, in a sense, for a training. It's a training camp that we had for the youth within Teamsters Canada. I'm the vice president of the youth committee for Teamsters Canada, and so we had a training week, and it was great. It was so fun, so insightful. There was so much information that was given to us, so many tools that we were able to either utilize or learn to utilize, and I had a great time with that. I'm gonna put up some shorts videos before I put this video up, so that way you guys can kind of see that. So if you haven't seen those videos, you can go and check them out, either on my YouTube or Instagram. Just to give you a little behind the scenes, to show the things that we do. Yeah, so it was fun. I enjoyed it. I never know what to look. I'm always like, do I look at the camera lens or do I look at the screen? I'm gonna flip back and forth between both and then try and look and see what I look like. But yes, so that training was amazing, and I'm going to try and use all of those tools that I learned about lobbying. And well, I've lobbied before, but just getting some more training with what that looks like from seasoned veterans. And we had a lot of guest speakers that just was able to give us their insight and their experience, tell us about some new things that are coming up within Teamsters Canada and changes and updates, things like that. So that was great. And so at the meeting today, I gave my report on that so that everybody could be up to date, because the whole purpose of the reports is to just keep everybody informed. And I like to do that. I mean, here I'm sitting and I'm informing you, and you're not even a part of it. I mean, you might be a Teamster, and if you are, hello, fellow Teamster. And yes, so that was today, and that was great. And that was the trip last month. It was great because I was able to bring Minerva with me, and I love how accommodating that they can be. I mean, yes, I'm currently on maternity leave, but the training is just so that when I get back to work, I'll have these tools readily available to me. It wasn't like paid or anything like that. It was just it was a lovely thing to be able to do. Yes, so having Minerva, being able to see mom be in her work mode, I mean, she was sad because I wasn't with her all the time, but that was great. It was great for me because I was looking forward to having conversations with adults and not infants. So that was very nice. Yes, what else has been going on? We're preparing for winter. I mean, we already had a big snowstorm last week, or by the time you're watching this, a couple weeks ago. And it was a lot. It was a lot. And there was some winterproofing that I wanted to do to the house that we did some of, but we didn't get to finish the rest. So we're going to be doing that this week. In the next couple of weeks before November is over, just to get ourselves really situated. Like, holy, the wind is insane today. It looks like the trees are about to topple over. And in between all of the wind, there's hail. Canada! Oh, I did my hair. Look. I tried a new style. My hairstylist did it for me, and she talked me into getting something new. But I like it because my hair is so long now. But in the winter, what happens is you wear a lot of like scarves and things like that, and I have like chunky knits and sweaters, turtlenecks, and things like that. So you kind of start getting fluff in your hair, and you definitely, if you have locks, you do not want the fluff in there because then they just kind of get stuck in. And I've done really well to not get fluff in my hair because I do not want to be multicolored. But I just wanted to, see what it would look like. And it looks great. I love this bob cut. I feel like it frames my face really well. And it sits so nicely. My hair naturally parts this way anyway, so it fell really well. My edges are coming back in. Oh, postpartum hair loss. My God, guys. If you're having children, or you have a partner that is having a child, just be gentle with them because when you're losing your edges, your postpartum hair loss comes in. Oh, it's insane. But look at that. I'm growing it out. It looks so good. My hairstylist Shauna definitely takes care of me. She did a treatment on my hair last time I was at the spa. It's like a spa. Last time I was at the salon, and I don't know, it just helps. It helps to revitalize and regrow my hair. Obviously, it's important to eat well and have, take care of your body from the inside, drink lots of water, staying hydrated and all that. And I definitely do that because my skin looks great. So yeah, I definitely take care of my body from the inside out, but it's also nice to get a nice little refresh. Like, look at this. I am totally gassing myself up, and that's okay. Yes, so new hairstyle, which is good. And I don't know, what else do I need to tell you? Well, winter's here, so all of the pretty blooms are pretty much gone. Everything fully has gone to seed. I'm looking across the land right now, and yeah, everything is gone, but that's okay. Cycles are necessary within life, and the seasons represent those things, and we need to be able to live within them and enjoy them while they're here, because they can be gone, right? I mean, that's what winter symbolizes. It is the death before the regrowth. And so right now I am preparing for my hibernation, being cozy at home, hanging out with the kiddos, watching some fun shows and all that and everything, and just, just hibernating, chilling, and then doing some preparations for back to work, because I go back to work in the spring. And we talked about goal settings before. That was early spring. I had put up a short when I was doing my 30-day challenge. We talked about goal settings. And so this is usually the time that I will do all of my goal settings. It's usually in the fall to the beginning of winter, because I don't like waiting until January to do all of that sort of stuff, because during January you already have all of these pressures to like start new things and whatnot, and I don't want to start new things while it's winter. I want to chill, I want to hibernate, I want to conserve my energy for what I'm going to be using up throughout spring, summer, and fall, and so on and so forth. So I do all of my goal setting. Then I wish I had my book with me so I could show you how I do my goal setting, but that's inside and I don't want to go inside yet. So we plan our lives. Well, I plan our lives, and my husband just agrees. In most cases, of course, we discuss it with each other. It's not a dictatorship sometimes. But we plan our lives usually with a 5-year block, and then we spend each year breaking down what that year is going to look like, and then the 5 years will accumulate over time, and hopefully by the end or close to the end of those 5 years we would have accomplished what we had set out to do in year 1. So right now, this is the last year of our previous 5-year, and most of the things we accomplished ahead of schedule, or completed in almost its full entirety before the 5-year has been up. There was only probably 1 or 2 things, but they were outside things that was indicative of other people being involved that did not work out exactly how we wanted. So for instance, one of those things is I wanted to finish our upstairs bathroom by this point, but that didn't happen because there's many factors, like many things. There wasn't enough money. We chose to go on our holiday instead because we really needed a break. We really needed, not that we really got a break because we were all over the place, but we really needed some, quality time and to do something, see something else, like a different scenery, different environment to boost us up for the next 5 years to come, right? Hoping we live to see those 5 years, but to live it as fruitfully as possible. So we wanted to spend some time recuperating while we did that. So instead of spending the money finishing the bathroom, we ended up using most of it to go on our family trip, which I would not change for anything in the world. So that's okay. But we'll hit the ground running with the bathroom for next year, and if we have any extra cash, we will do it this year. What we've been doing is just making sure we've accumulated all of the things that we're going to need, or at least the majority of the things that we're going to need to finish it, which most of it I already have. Like I have the vanity, which I've had for like a year or 2 now, the toilet, the sinks, faucets and showers and stuff like that, the tub, it's a nice clawfoot tub. So all of the things are there. I just need to purchase the tile, so to do measurements for that, and pick them up or have them delivered, and then book the contractor to come in and to make sure that I have the money set aside for them. So that wasn't completed at the end of this year. As part of this year's goal. We wanted to get some financing for the property because we wanted to update some things that need to be addressed, but that didn't work out in the way that we hoped, which, I mean, the banks are having issues right now, especially with all the tariffs and things that are happening with our lovely president across the water. And yeah, there's just a lot going on, and the banks are apprehensive with loaning money out, or that sort of thing. So there's always difficulties with that, so you have to pivot and adjust accordingly. So we pivoted, and we're going to work on things that we can do ourselves within the house for now, and work on a couple of things that we can do on the outside of the house. Like, we would love to paint. We have an attachment and a couple other sections that need some touch-ups, and, well, not touch-ups, it needs a full repaint because the paint is old. So yeah, the small things that are on the list, we're going to accomplish that within the next year, and finish up any of the little things that we didn't finish last year. And then for the 5-year goal is we want to work on our finances, save up as much money as possible, so that way we have some of our own capital to put towards the renovations we want to do, so we don't have to rely so much on loans coming in from the bank. But if we can get a small loan to assist with that, it's definitely better than using up all of your savings in cash, right? So work on doing that and building back up our credit so that we're in really good standing again. So, those things. I don't know, this is our reset next couple of years. So we'll see how that goes, and I'm sure it will go well, right? We also want to save, because we've gone through most of our savings now because I'm on maternity leave. So I want to make sure that I have my savings back up to par. I like to have, and I recommend this to everyone, is to have a minimum of 3 months of your mortgage, or 3 months of anything, like, just set up and set aside. So that way, if anything were to occur, you can always utilize that money and not have to worry about it, because you know that you have backup cash, right, for any outgoing things, for any bills, just any of your payments and things that need to go out, and then also to tighten up any of the the frivolous cash that you spend that you don't really realize that you're doing. You see something on Amazon and you want to do a quick order of something like that. If it's not something that's needed, it goes into the I want pile. It's not the I need pile. And if it's something you want, then you leave them for, birthdays, Christmases, and things like that, so that it's not coming out of your day-to-day cash. And then you slowly put money aside for buying those nice things that you want, right? So that's what we've been doing for the last couple of months, is recap, setting our goals for the next 5 years, which is, getting ourselves in better standing, building back up our savings, putting back money into our investments, and finishing the smaller jobs that we can do ourselves on the property, and things like that. And then bolstering up what our first year of that 5-year goal is. So working towards clearing out any of the debts that we have, bringing our credit score higher up than it is already. I mean, our credit scores is good, but I like being in the 7s and 8s. My credit score was in the high 8s, and it's not anymore, and I'm not happy about it. I'm kind of upset. So yeah, bringing those things up, bolstering them, making new connections, and the last thing is, advance in work. That is a goal for me within the next 5 years. I would like to move up. But yeah, that's all gonna take time. That's all gonna take effort and things like that. I used to have a business. I haven't been doing it because, again, I've been on leave and I've just been focusing on my little one. So I think kind of figuring out what I'm going to be doing with my business, if I'm going to continue it and go back to it as it was, or if I'm going to change it to something else. Like, I'm going to figure that out. But this year, the next 360 whatever days, is going to be bolstering those initiatives and making a decision on what that looks like for me, and how to better ourselves and to prepare for life. So you guys tell me what it is that your plans are for next year. Do you have goals set? Do you set resolutions? Do you think resolutions are things that work for you? And if they're not, what do you do? Do you just live life freely and go? I mean, that's great too. If it works for you, go ahead and do that. My husband is that kind of person. If he could, he would just go, yay! And, somehow life would work out for him. Unfortunately for me, I'm too much of a Virgo, and I like organization and I like planning and making sure I have a trajectory. If things don't go according to plan, that's fine, but I like to have goals and things like that set. So let me know if you guys are like that and you have those things, and give me some tips. Do you think there's anything I can add to bolster up my goal setting, or do you think that it's too much? It could be for you, and that's okay. Anyway, I've been talking to you for over 20 minutes. I think I've taken enough quiet time. I can't stop looking at my hair. Oh, it looks so cute. Tell me if you like my hair, guys. If you don't, keep it to yourself. Just saying. And that's it for me today. I will see you in the next video. And yeah. So thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things, and I will see you hopefully with something different. I don't know what to do. What do you guys want me to do? What do you want me to do for videos? I still have Japanese content I need to edit and put out. There was just so much that we did, so that's still going to be coming out for shorts. I have my work stuff that's going to be coming out with the recent trip, so you're going to see that more so than the Japanese vlogs. I'm just going to put them out kind of back to back. I'm going to try and edit them all, and they'll come out as shorts. But for my sit down videos that I put out here on Wednesdays, what do you guys want to see with that? I can do another manga review. I haven't done that in a while, so I could pick something else to talk about. Do you want me to do an oldie video, a new one? Last one we did was Demon Slayer, so I could do something newer like that, or I can go back into like my old Tokyo Pop vault and pull something out for you there. We can have a little discussion about that. Let me know. But before this video, I think there was another chatty video. Yes, I think there's another chatty video, so we'll do that. If not, then I will see you in the next one, whatever it may be. All right, thanks guys for listening, and have a great day. Look at my hair, it's so cute. Okay, how do I turn this off? Bye.